I spend most of my life in my head. I've wanted to make a wardrobe by hand that I love. I've wanted to make content that can be seen, but instead, I spend hours upon hours thinking about what it would be like to have that life, so I never actually do it. The world I create in my head is far more attractive, far more vibrant, but when I leave that world, I'm faced with reality. Consistent work gets you somewhere, but I'm always inconsistent with myself, which gets me nowhere. No, that's not true. That's what my mind spins as a reason that I can't do what I want. I am inconsistent, but there are places I can find some balance. I don't want my work to be hard. Existing sometimes is hard enough. I am constantly in a battle with my mind and body, existing in a space where both take up so much space and need so much from me that I spend all that time daydreaming about what it would be like to have the things that I want. Well, I'm sick of waiting for the right time. I'm sick of prioritizing cleaning my environment to make it feel right, to make my existence something like what I see in my head. So I picked up my crochet hook and some yarn that I love, and I decided to turn on my camera. The more I post, the more I see how I have created a pretty decent reality. It isn't always existing in a disabled body, incapable of doing anything of worth. I've made my environment beautiful. I practice my craft often, even if it doesn't feel often enough. If I do nothing, if I let my mind wander, I will forever be stuck in this in-between place where nothing I create will ever be good enough. So here I am, creating another vlog, creating clothes, creating some sense of balance. Even if it didn't turn out the way I envisioned, at least I keep on trying. I finished the base of this vest last night, and I realized early on, but I thought the ribbing might help fix it, that it's not fitting how I want it to. The neck is too wide. I feel like it's maybe a little big for me across my chest and shoulders. And it took so much work that I don't want to take it apart. It was quite a few hours of work, and I really love the way that it's turned out. It's just not fitting right, so I'm going to try to change the neckline a little to close it up, which I may just do a bunch of decreases around it or something. Maybe I'll take apart the collar and make that bigger. I don't really know. Unfortunately, lately, when I make things, they're not really fitting the way I want them to, or looking the way I want them to, and I feel like that just might be a perception that I'm having generally because it's happening with a lot of things that I make recently. So I'm gonna pull away from that and try to make this just a little better for what I want. So this is the vest pattern. It's not mine. I have the information for it down in the comments below for this checkered vest, and this is basically the entire pattern with the ribbing and everything. But I want to change it up a little bit. I want to add some hardware to it, and yeah, just add a few more design elements on the top, which I will also do while trying to figure out this fit issue. this is where I've gotten up to. I was able to close up the top some more. I've added a little element here and some spikes to the shoulder. I'm still going to add some more things. Definitely I'm thinking like a little pocket here in the same black. I have to finish this little tag off and weave in the ends. Also, like, all the ends are still out, but I feel like this looks 10 times better than it did yesterday, so I'm pretty happy with that. I was definitely a bit confused about why my blood pressure was suddenly higher than it's been like all week. Been tracking pretty low until today, but my blood sugar is dropping, which can push my blood pressure up or cause fluctuations, so it kind of makes a bit more sense now. Feeling a bit woozy. Ooh, cookies. Snacks to the rescue. I'm just spending a bit of time today cleaning out the house because I've been dedicating a lot of time to crocheting and resting. I haven't been doing like the regular house stuff, which I think is fine because I spend all my time doing that, because that's like my kind of job in terms of my life with the partner I live with. He can go and work, he's quite capable of doing that. I'm really capable of keeping things running here. But of course, just like everyone else regularly, you fall a bit behind, and also with chronic illness stuff, I fall behind a bit more. Also, I was trying to concentrate on making this week, so I feel like I did that. Okay, let's talk about the vest, because I hate it. Well, no, hate is a strong word. I don't love it. I took a lot of time to make it, and I think like that's great. Got me out of a slump. I did this within the week, which is nice timing wise. So here's my thing. I don't know exactly what it is about it that I don't like, but it's difficult because I'm trying to make clothes now that I really love in a style that I like a lot more now, but there are certain things I'm not used to. For example, the way that this is it's a boxy kind of thing, which is what I wanted, because I'm used to wearing tighter fitting things that really show off my waist, and I'm trying not to do that as much because it gives me some dysphoria. It's just not my favorite. However, I think I've made it too big. It is too oversized. It gives me bottom heavy feels down the bottom. I like some of the stuff I've added to it. Like this really helped me like it more, this embellishment. And I do want to like put pockets on it, but I think it needs to be slightly smaller because it's giving me a much wider dimension that I want, kind of where my waist to my hips are. While I want it to be straight up and down, I think this is too much bulk and it's just not sitting the way that I want it to. But I'm not sure if I give it a bit of time, will I like it? So I think at the moment I'm gonna stop here with it. I'm gonna try it on over the next like week or two at different points, because it could be a mood issue. I don't know, we'll see. But yeah, so this is where I've gotten so far. I'm gonna wait to add the pocket, I think, and I might move on to something else That's been my whips. Sorry if you can hear the drilling. They just started today at 1 o'clock. Better than 9 a.m. in the morning. But yeah, that's kind of where I am with the crochet vest, to be honest. It's Friday today. Yesterday I did a bunch of housework. Not a bunch, I just did some. I'm feeling really washed out today and tired. I was hoping to do a little bit more crocheting, but because I spent this week really focused on doing that vest, my hands need a bit of a break because chronic illness life. And also tomorrow, Billy and I are going to see a friend of mine who had a really serious health issue happen at the beginning of this week, and he's currently recovering in ICU. So that's the intensive care unit here, because he had surgery on Tuesday. So yeah, he's going to be in there for like a week in the ICU, and then they'll move him to a ward and hopefully he'll start to get better. But yeah, I'm gonna go and see him tomorrow, so I feel like this is a really good opportunity to end this vlog and start a new one next week. Thank you so much if you made it to the end of this video. I very much appreciate it. Let me know what you're working on in the comments, and yeah, see you later.